Hey guys, so I know it's been a little bit since I posted the last video, not super long, but so I just wanted to give you guys a update on what has happened. Try to cover that. So I took my first shot 2 days ago, and I also told my mom, and I told one of my brothers. So, coming out to my mom was like kind of hard, but it ended up being okay. So she just pretty much asked me, how long I considered myself transgender, and why I never said anything to her prior to now. And I just kind of told her, her reaction when I came out intimidated me a lot. Even though it's been 16 years, I just was scared, and she was just kind of like, yeah, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about you. If you're unhappy with like who you are, then you need to change that. And it doesn't matter how anybody else is going to see you or how anybody else is going to feel about you. You just have to do what makes you happy. So yeah, I mean, she asked a lot of questions, and she said a lot of different things, but ultimately she just said, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Just do what's best for you, which is a very different response from my mom. So that was cool. And I told her I was gonna text my brothers, and she was like, no, don't do that, tell them to their face, whatever. So I was able to tell one of my brothers, because I see him, and I won't see my other brother till the end of this month. So I'm still contemplating on whether or not I should just text him and tell him, and then let him ask me questions when he sees me. But my other brother, who is a little bit more, relaxed, he didn't care. He pretty much said the same thing my mom said, and he just asked me questions because he doesn't know anything about transitioning, and asked me if I did my history on it, and are there any side effects and things of that nature. So pretty much health questions he asked me. And that was it. He just said that if he wanted me to tell his kids that I could, or if I wanted him to do it, then he would do it. And he just said, whenever you want that to happen, we can tell them. So that was that. My other brother, I'm just a little bit nervous because he's married and his wife is very, very religious, and he has recently become pretty religious. So sorry, this girl swooped in next to me and she almost hit my car, and I'm in my wife's car, so would have been a problem. Yeah, so they're very religious, and it's just I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna handle it. I'm trying to remember when I told them I was gay, and I don't think that they had a super big problem with it. I also have a transgender aunt, and they don't have any issues with her. And I know you guys are like, oh, she's transgender, why was it hard for you to come out? So my aunt pretty much left my family and was gone for 20 to 30 years, and in those years she transitioned, and then she came back, and everybody was just kind of okay, cool. And so that's how that happened. So I just, I figured with people going through the process with me, it was going to be different. So that was my issue. So yeah, that's how it went. So far everybody's cool. So far I still have the same little support system, and it's great. I have not told my wife's mom yet, but I think she knows, kind of. She makes a lot of comments referencing me as a man. So I don't know, but we're gonna tell her very soon. So my shot, I took my first shot. Well, my wife gave me my first shot. I will put the video at the end of this, of me getting the shot. But, so, it didn't hurt at all, and I'm not going to say that yours isn't going to hurt, because everybody's different. I work out a lot. I have a lot of muscle in my thigh, and I also meditate, so I'm very good at, like, relaxing my body, which I think in combination helped with it, like, not hurting at all. Because relaxing your muscle is, like, a very, very big thing when you get shots, as I know, because I hate needles. So, yeah, so it was okay. My wife did very good. Oh, there's a rabbit. Sorry. My wife did really good, and, yeah, it, like, I felt it, kind of, but it didn't hurt. I don't really know how else to explain it. I will say now, though, from going to the gym yesterday, I did an exercise that was kind of like, I had to put my legs under, those cushion things, and it was, like, pushing down on my thigh. So my muscle is a little sore right now, but the injection site, like, doesn't look irritated. Like, it's not red or anything like that. It's not irritated at all. My muscle is just sore from probably putting too much pressure on it when I shouldn't have. So, yeah, outside of that, it was fine. I used a 25 gauge needle, but I also used a 25 gauge needle to, like, draw it up, which I would recommend against, because the liquid is kind of thick, so drawing it up in a smaller needle is very hard. So it did take a while to actually get the tea inside of the needle because of the needle being so small. But yeah, injecting it was fine. And yeah, that's it. So my next injection, I'm gonna do my other thigh, and then after that I may try to do the butt. We'll see, maybe. I honestly think I could take it in my arm, but I don't know if I'm going to, because I don't know. I don't know about that yet. So yeah, I'm gonna post a video now of my wife giving me the injection. I am gonna cut it because, like, I was getting nervous. So, like, we were kind of talking, and, you know, and I was just holding the camera before she did it. So I'm gonna put the video in now, and I'll cut it so you can just see the part where she actually injects me with the needle and me showing you the spot. So here is the video of my first tea injection.
Depends on the complete and total separation of my life from my mother's life. That's how it works. But we like Natalie.
Ready, baby?
Remember all the other
1,
designers
2.
that we didn't like before Natalie? Remember the one that wanted to put a tiny mannequin in every room so that the lonely people would have someone to talk to? Yes, I do. Or the purple guy. Purple. They were horrible. Then we met Natalie. She was perfect. Look, just try. At least give Natalie a chance, okay? Please? I'll try.
Okay, so that was it. Wasn't bad, like I said, you know, just went in. I know it kind of looked like it probably hurt because of, like, how hard it looked like she was pushing, but it is just that medicine is thick, so it does take a little bit of strength to get in. I have seen doctors prescribe bigger needles for people, which probably hurt more and they suck, but it probably gets the medicine in easier. I do know a guy who, like, always complained about hating his tea shot, but, like, his needle's huge, and I was like, I would probably hate mine too if, you know, my needle was that big. So if you can request a smaller needle, it's definitely worth it. Even though it is a little bit harder to get the medicine in, you will feel it less than, like, 18, well, probably not 18, but like a 22, yeah, or 18 gauge needle. My lights went off. Okay. So yeah, I would ask if you can, or request a 25 gauge needle. So that is it. I'm going to go into work now. But again, any questions, comments, concerns, comment, inbox, Twitter, Instagram. Oh, also, I did start a GoFundMe page. So there are a lot of doctors in Cleveland who do top surgery, but they do not take insurance, like, up front for some reason. They make you pay up front, and some doctors will give you the code so that you can get reimbursed through your insurance, but some will not. Dang, you saw it. Okay, whatever. I'll cover that. But some do not, yes. So, I started a GoFundMe to see if I could get any help with funds for surgery. One of the best doctors here in Cleveland, his name is Daniel, I don't remember his last name, but I do know that his prices are $7,000 to $8,000, but that includes like everything, like the facility fee and all of that stuff. So I think that that's a reasonable price. So I'll put the link to the GoFundMe. Well, maybe I'll put it in this video, but I'll put it down below in the box. Twitter is @CoreyGray. Instagram is __ Shady Buddha. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, ask questions. I'll see you guys later. Bye.